If you're currently pregnant, you've probably asked yourself this question at least once. How much weight should I actually gain during pregnancy? On the internet, you will find so many conflicting answers that it's quite difficult to navigate. Some say don't gain more than 10 kilos, others say just listen to your body. Well, both can be wrong. Today, we're cutting through the noise and analyzing what healthy pregnancy weight gain actually looks like, based on science, and how you can support it through smart movement and nutrition. Because when you know what's normal, you stop worrying about the scale. And that's our goal. Above all, I want to highlight that pregnancy weight gain isn't just fat. In fact, it's also the baby, the placenta, amniotic fluids, breast tissue, increased blood volume, and the uterus, for example, which expands to 500 times its original size. I will give you a full list of components here, but please keep in mind that these are averages. Every woman is different. So as you can see, the fat stores account for 1/4 roughly, precisely 23%. The baby accounts for another quarter and the rest make up the remaining half. So if you see the number on the scale rise, remember you're building an entire support system for your baby. If you're gaining too little weight, you're increasing the risk of low birth weight. If you're gaining too much weight, you're increasing the risk of gestational diabetes or delivery complications. So the goal isn't to gain as little weight as possible, but to gain exactly what your body needs. So, what is that? The US Institute of Medicine, which is still the golden standard and backed up by the WHO, suggests the following ranges for weight gain. If you're underweight, gain 12 to 18 kilos. If you're normal weight, gain 11 to 16 kilos. If you're overweight, 7 to 11 kilos. And if you're obese, 5 to 9 kilos. But there is a nuance that no one talks about. How much you personally should gain is depending on your activity level and metabolism. So for example, I gained 7 kilos during my pregnancy, which is definitely on the lower end. But that's because I maintained a very active and healthy lifestyle. However, I ate everything I craved for without restricting over food. And studies in the American Journal of Obstetrics and Gynecology actually confirm my experience, saying that active women who follow prenatal fitness programs are more likely to stay within these ranges without restricting food or obsessing over the scale. Prenatal fitness is a relatively new field of studies, which only really started in the 1980s when the ACOG issued the first paper on movement during pregnancy. That's why older generations are often still skeptical about exercising during pregnancy. But when done correctly, it's very beneficial. I've already highlighted the numerous advantages of prenatal workouts on my socials. When it comes to weight gain, it helps you distribute the weight where it's needed most. The key is moderate, consistent training, walking workouts, resistance training, full body exercises. You can find them all on my channel. And when it comes to nutrients, the key is to think nutrient density and not calorie counting. So just for completeness, you don't need any additional calories in the first trimester. In the second trimester, you need approximately 300 calories more a day, and in the third trimester, approximately 450 to 500 calories more a day. But that's not what I want you to focus on. Instead, consider that you need double the amount of nutrients, like proteins, omega-3 fats, calcium, iron, etc. Since I personally struggled with the so-called pregnancy brain, I can't emphasize enough how important it is to get enough omega-3 fats. They play a huge role in supporting your brain and your baby's development. So if you shouldn't track a certain number on the scale, what can you track? Just steady weight gain without any excessive jumps, maintaining mobility and strength, restful sleep, feeling comfortably full after meals, minimal swelling, and overall well-being in your body. And of course, your doctor will keep track of the most important metric of all, your baby's growth. So if you can say, yes, I fulfill all those points, then you're probably doing it right. Please remember, healthy pregnancy weight gain doesn't mean no symptoms. It just means the symptoms are staying within a normal range, your daily functions are good, and the checkups show that your baby is growing steadily. Water retention, digestion, and even the time of the day can shift the number on the scale by a kilo or two. If you want expert guidance on staying active during pregnancy, check out my prenatal fitness program. The link is below. And in the next video, I will walk you through a gentle, full body workout for pregnancy.